when you put it up, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, jam eaters and jam munchers, welcome to Unplanned Trek's 50 Shades Trek rewatch party. This week we're doing Enterprise's Damage, which is number 49 on our list. I am Izaak. I'm joined by my co-host Andrew Hogan.
Hello there, everybody.
We've also got Jack from Let's Talk About Treks.
Hi.
And I just saw walking in the room Mark Cartier from the Shuttlepod Show. G'day, Mark.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you guys.
Absolutely.
Oh, are you on the beers already?
I'm in Boston, Massachusetts. Erica and I are in Boston. So, in honor of this great city, we're having Sam Adams.
As you do.
Oh, nice
as
work.
you do in Boston.
Oh, you are getting ready for this episode. I heard that open. Sounds nice. Well, we're less than 2 minutes away from pressing play from Enterprise's Damage. Do any of you guys remember this episode at all?
Is this the one where they steal the warp core from the poor aliens who want to help them but need it to get home themselves?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice
then,
one,
in fact,
Archer.
isn't this the alien race that number one ends up being a part of in Strange New Worlds? But in Strange New Worlds, they have some weird genetic powers or something.
The Illyrians.
Now that I'm not sure.
Interesting.
I think that I'm correct.
We do get a little bit more information about who built the spheres.
I always suspected that was you, Hogan.
Oh no, I wouldn't have made them that perfectly round. I just don't have that much attention to detail. Like, do I look like a details man?
I'm getting this episode on the giant TV. I'm in a very beautiful hotel room, and we've got this big TV here.
Oh,
man.
And I get the episode set up.
Well, when we're all ready, we'll hit play. Now,
Almost there.
Hogan, look what I got from Secret Santa.
Oh,
it is a yes button.
Oh, it's a yes button.
the battle is
That
on.
is a no button.
It did come with a no button as well, so
It's on like Donkey Kong, mate.
Well, yes.
You've got both. That's crazy. It's got both yes
Actually,
and no.
I had a bit of a Google last night. You can also get a bullshit button, a maybe button, and a sorry button, which I think we definitely need.
Oh, I'd be pressing that all the time on repeat. Yeah. So this is interesting. Oh, we should press play.
Oh, I don't know if we're all ready. Mark, are you ready yet?
I just need another something.
Yep.
We all need something.
Hey, Eric, can I use your iPad? Would that be all right?
What do you need for it?
You might save me a little time here. I just need the Paramount app.
So the interesting one here is my research found that the Hollywood Reporter ranked this the 77th best episode of all Star Trek, which puts it in the top 10.
Hang on. How can being in the top 77 make it in the top 10?
Your math isn't mathing.
Well, there's more. Oh, sorry, the top 10%.
Oh, there you go.
There's more than 770 episodes. Hey, come on, I'm a smart guy. Remember, I'm an eye doctor and shit.
I've told people that.
Yeah, I know. No one believes it. Yeah. But although I've just realised that that's a rough calculation because that was given to it in 2016 when it came out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which there may not have been quite 770 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But still.
Now, Jack, I know you tried and failed to get through Enterprise a few times. Have you got this far into it?
Who, me? I'm really not sure, to be honest. I don't remember the episode. I think that if I remembered this episode, I would remember something like Illyrians being in it. I don't really have familiarity, so I'm actually kind of excited to be able to see this.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. I did ask you to be on before I told you it was an Enterprise button.
You did.
That was on purpose.
So the guy that plays the Illyrian captain in this is Casey Biggs, who you won't recognise, but of course he was the Cardassian Daimar in DS9.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What?
And it was quite funny because I found an interview with him where he was really excited because they said, look, we've created a brand new race that no one's ever seen before, and you'll be the first one of them. And that's what made him interested in the part. And then they literally never touched Illyrians ever again in Enterprise.
Huh.
It's
I
this
think
one
it's
and this
Strange
one
New
only.
Worlds, or she's Illyrian.
Right. Well, Casey must be feeling pretty dark on that then.
Yeah. So are we about ready? Nope.
Okay, here's Star Trek Enterprise. All right. I'm the one. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
No,
Season
Season 3, episode
319. 19.
19. Thank you, sir.
319.
All right, here we go.
I've got this theory that Mark's actually already 3 minutes ahead of us, and it's just playing this tactic to make us be behind. And you'll be like, "Ooh, look at that bit."
But we're in the future.
That's true.
I
We've
got to be in charge somehow.
Yes, you do need that, don't you?
You know,
So,
in
I've got it
24 hours
open,
time.
and now it's playing some Paramount Plus advert for some sexy series.
Oh, cool.
Incredibly sexy is what it just said. Complex
Right.
and intimate.
One of yours,
Using your
obviously.
profile there, Mark?
Fellow travelers.
Yeah, sounds hot. Yeah, I'm glad it's Sunday morning.
If we did this tomorrow, we'd be recording this in separate years.
Well, I'm ready.
Oh, facts.
Are you ready? Anybody else?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 4,
I've gone
3,
early.
2, heard that before. 1, let's go.
What a surprise.
Oh, was
So
that the
there's
previous
fire
one?
on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
We're getting I'm getting the
Previously on?
The recap.
Yep.
yeah,
correct?
the catching up, the recap.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
word.
see, I skipped all that stuff.
We're not skipping the
Okay.
song.
No, that never happens. There's a bit of firefight going on.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
dirty. They're covered
Ship
in
got blown
mud.
up again. People flew out the ship because space sucks. Literally.
Yeah. And I'm thinking for our,
Getting
for our
from
show.
there to here.
Okay. Anything from here counts for the medal. So if you see fighting or anyone dying, romance, food. I don't think we'll see the chef. I don't think Jonathan Frakes is in this episode.
Hey, does it make sense to maybe have each of us assigned a certain thing to watch out for? Or should we all just watch out for all of it?
All right. I think that makes sense. Yeah. What would you like, Mark?
I don't know. I like the food.
Okay. You're going to look out for that. How about Hogan, do you want to be on the lookout for the Worf Medal for fighting?
No, that's too hard.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot who I was playing with.
Yeah, screw that. No. I'll do as little as possible because it's Sunday morning. So how about I look for
Look for animals.
You can see
I'll do animals and mourn.
All right, together? No, don't answer that.
If only.
Jack, would you like Picard or Riker? Sorry, Picard or Keiko?
It's funny how you mistook Riker for Keiko just now.
Isn't it?
But I'll take Picard, sure. Sorry,
All right, I'll go Keiko.
Yeah, you guys are on the theme song now, right? Like I'm rocking out to this theme song.
Mine has just actually started. Now the Zindi Council is jabbering on about something.
We'll pause there for a bit.
Yeah. Where are you guys? Let me know when you get out of the title sequence and into the Zindi Council, guys. There it is. That works.
It's about to go to war. Faith of the heart.
We're there.
Okay, title sequence over.
All right. Does it say guest stars?
Damage coming up. Guest star, Casey Biggs.
That is
a nice looking ship.
yes.
Some guy called Randy.
Yeah, there's Degra,
Huh.
Mm.
I guess that is Damar.
Damage. Yep, there we see Casey Biggs' name there.
Damage.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Damage. Right.
One thing I do like about the Zindi is that they did do that they weren't just all the one species. I like the fact that there's reptilians and aquatics and all that. It's pretty cool for. It's not really done on Star Trek either.
Yeah,
No,
that
well,
would be one thing that I would really like to have explored a little more with a couple more seasons of Enterprise is the whole thing about the Zindi and how they, were the 5 separate species, how interrelated were they, all that.
The unfortunate thing about having them in the prequel series is they never appear again. So
yeah, I'm hoping maybe at some point they'll explain it. Maybe the DMA got them.
Yeah. Maybe they just fucked off and said, we're not doing this crap anymore.
Yeah.
Because, time travel wanker came and told them that they had to go and destroy a planet they'd never even heard of.
Correct.
And all that did was make everybody...
Yeah. Maybe they drew some circles in the sand and ascended.
Yeah, and all that did was make everybody get pissed off at them. And, that doesn't matter how cool their spaceships are. We all think they're complete hairy nutsacks.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Time travel wanker guy wasn't Daniel for that occasion either. That's the distorted spaceman, right?
Blame Izaak.
Yes.
It's there's a lot of broken stuff on the ship.
Yeah, I guess there is damage.
They're going to need to call roadside assist.
Yeah. You mentioned kind of in passing there, Jack, the Blame Daniel song. I tried to submit a real song to Spotify and they said no. So, I mean, the Beatles weren't accepted on their first demo either. So,
Connor with blonde hair always creeps me out now.
Who creeps you out?
Connor with blonde hair.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
I guess that would fit, yeah.
Blonde tip Trenier. It's a little weird.
It is.
I'm so used to being white.
Yeah. So did you realize, Izaak, the Beatles, speaking of the Beatles were never actually in Star Trek, but they were in Doctor Who.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, yep. There's been reference to Beatles music plenty of times in Doctor Who, but the actual band appeared one of their video clips in one of the 60s episodes. I think you see them on a video screen playing Hard Day's Night.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't much time travel involved because the episode was set in about 1967, so it kind of worked.
So that's after Paul McCartney died.
Which time? He dies more than the Time Lord.
True. No.
He just keeps regenerating.
I think he died in 65, 66.
Okay. And then he became Christopher Eccleston. Is that how it works?
Then the lookalike called Billy Shears was replaced in the band, replaced him, and that's why his bass playing changes from that point on.
All right. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's exactly what happened in Doctor Who.
This swimming lizard thing? Is this another kind of Zindi? Is that?
Oh yeah,
yes, the aquatic one.
Okay.
Yeah, his name's Bruce.
So we've seen. So there's 3 that I've seen so far this episode, right? There's the scaly looking one. Is that an insectoid?
Reptilian.
Oh, okay, sure, scaly, yeah. And then there was sort of the monkey, the monkey sort of primate, sort of like us sort of guy, right?
Yeah, sort of. Was he hairy? Like there was a guy with a big beard that I think he was Indy too. But I don't know which. I don't know tribe he was part of. There's a theory that the Breen is Indy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I think I've heard something similar. Not quite exactly that, but something like the Breen are a bunch of different species hidden under there, and the suits are to cut down on differentiation between the species, so that everybody works as one uniform.
Yeah, I've heard it's a way to make Xindi uniform in a way that they all just amalgam. So we've got the captain now.
Oh, Malcolm.
Yep. And we've got Malcolm.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff all as usual.
Yeah, I'm not really trusting a Phlox here. He looks like he's doing medical stuff, but without any animals.
Phlox is amazing. How dare you say
some sort of, snotty animal insect to make everything better, or
well, he's got a dead person on the floor, so maybe he's using that.
What, to keep them dead?
Also with this episode, surely if he's come back in the in a shuttle pod, was it a shuttle pod or emergency?
He was like
pod,
in a Xindi escape pod or something.
Yeah, surely they need to rub him down with gel so it's not.
Oh yeah, they didn't run him through the clam room.
Yeah, the sex room.
Damn. Sometimes I just do that to myself, just for no reason at home.
Oh, there's some Lovin. Who's in charge of keeping Lovin score?
Oh, what did we see?
Archer had to hold her hand because it was shaking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, you look away for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting that now. All right, we'll call that a Morn Hub.
See, I don't have to do stuff all, do I?
I haven't seen any food yet. I was hoping to see animal food. I guess the dead guy on the floor could be considered animal food.
If Porthos is hungry enough, yeah. Porthos, where did you get that finger from?
Ensign Travis.
We get to see him.
He tastes yummy.
I haven't seen this episode in a long time.
Is she suffering from the effects of that ill-fated melding thing that she was doing?
Yeah, she's got that Vulcan emotion disorder disease syndrome, mind meld thing. Oh, and she doesn't have enough Ketracel white or whatever the hell she has, like some metal that they inject into the ship's hull to make it not get all fucked by the expanse.
Oh,
yeah, she's addicted to it. She's on the Trellium D.
Addicted to it. Yeah.
Got to get her Ozempic.
This is all just, we're playing memory catch up now. This is great. I like this watching shit out of order, buddy.
Yeah.
Izaak? This was a great idea. This is 50 Shades, number 49.
That's right. 49. So just another 48 to go. It actually really works well with the calendar year because, like, we've got a year's worth of content pretty much here with an award show, and our 100th episode will actually happen in 2024 as well. So we'll do something for that as well. But that's pretty much the year plan.
Now, Travis and Hoshi are doing something.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Must be a two-parter.
They're just standing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's something.
So, considering the ship is completely damaged, we haven't really seen anyone, repairing it or cleaning it. We've just kind of accepted that the screens are all wonky and the lights are all shaky.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, and there's a lot of smoke.
Yeah, true.
Okay, now.
Who's Hoshi saying she should have listened to? Her mom?
Anyone? Some rando bloke down the fish and chip shop?
Couple of dim sims.
Oh, that'd go so well. I've got some people who just turned up at my house.
Invite them on.
That's me. Yeah, that's me mates. They're taking my kids paddle boarding or some shit.
You stay here watch Star Trek about.
Yeah, because obviously I don't go paddle bloody boarding. It sounds awful.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Unplanned paddleboarding.
Erica, do you want to go paddleboarding?
Oh,
Well, now I got to go paddleboarding, guys.
Hooray.
idiot.
Congratulations.
You walked into that one.
Shut up. I asked ironically, babe.
She doesn't even know what paddleboarding is. It's just you say yes to everything.
Oh, don't piss her off.
I'm just saying I would say yes if you asked me.
Don't listen to Hogan, babe. I know you know what paddleboarding is.
Yes, 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 yes.
Came in handy.
No.
Okay,
Looks like-
who's this dude? Who's this smacker?
I think you're
Archer?
No, the other guy. Putty face.
It's the alien.
Oh, is this
They're gonna help each
Yeah.
other. They're friendly. Oh, look, it's not who's the other one? Not Ducat, the other one.
Goldemar.
Damar.
Yeah.
It's Damar.
Oh, so that's that's the Illyrian captain.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's gonna steal your shit.
No, he's gonna be nice to him. Oh, Archer's gonna steal the shit. Yeah.
Archer's gonna steal his
criminal
shit.
in this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Archer's just a dead set goes completely rogue.
Yeah.
Once again, pointing out why do starships not have 2 warp cores? Like, they're not pushing for space.
Doesn't he walk up with a warp core and it just looks like a copper coil from a home brewing kit?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because it looks like they call it a warp coil. I thought they were saying core when I watched this the first time, but they're not. It's a warp coil, which is a big difference, clearly, as we all know.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Does
One's
someone have
more
a shower?
springy.
Oh, an actual shower. Oh, this got sexy.
I think you're about a minute ahead of me, Hogan, but it's nice to know that it's about to get sexy.
Trust me. Connor's bringing his A game.
I think you're ahead. Yeah.
Someone's about to get one. Go back. I've gone back 10 seconds.
All right, now he's in the shower. There's a shower. She's in the shower.
Got to ask.
Paul's in the shower.
She's
getting a back rub. Oh, geez.
Yes. It gets
Jesus.
better.
This is oh no, God, it's
Oh, look.
You got to ask Connor about this one.
shower.
This is some fine acting.
Why are we watching this together?
Oh no, she's gone
I'm
all weird.
so uncomfortable.
She's hopped out. She hocks out.
She's humping him in the shower.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's really angry. Oh, Connor's
Jeez.
yeah. Oh, she's a zombie.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
impressive that all the makeup and stuff stays on. Like her ears are not waggling off, her eyebrows are not falling off. It's-
I didn't think about that.
Michael Westmore. We've been talking with him about he's going to come and do a special just on Enterprise.
Oh, legend.
Yeah, which is going to be really exciting.
Oh, okay. This was just
Is that a good thing? Huh?
So basically, she just had a sexy dream about Trek.
Yeah, sexy dream with Trip.
Started.
I
That
mean,
way,
we've all
anyway.
been there at one stage or another, haven't we? You know.
Okay, so she's having some. Was she? So she put on her EV suit
Mm.
and
She's
she's
getting a
wandering
football.
around a dead section of the
Where are
ship.
you going?
Yeah. Obviously, you can't
Hey,
go to cold shower. You
Oh,
have to
she's
go
trying to get to
football.
her drugs. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, 'cause-
Oh,
Come here.
wow.
Yeah. This is like me trying to find a bottle of wine at
This
home.
keeps turning on. Do you know? Every 5 minutes it turns on.
Turn on iCloud keychain and settings to edit home users. Go to settings. Go to settings.
No, I don't want
Mark's got tech support.
Yeah. I'm tech support.
You are. Someone's got to be.
Or
What did you say?
Well, someone's got to be over there. You can't rely on that bloke.
Be.
Yeah, it's not going to be that bloke.
If you were a couple of minutes earlier, you could have seen Connor making it out.
Yeah. Boy. I'm so glad I saw that first thing in the morning. Hey, Mark, I saw I've been binging on Stargate at Atlantis, and I saw Jolene. Yesterday, and of course I should be about to see Connor very soon.
Yeah, if you haven't seen him already, no?
Yeah, no, haven't got to that season yet.
Did she show up before him?
Yeah. She's got it's a pretty.
She's
blinking...
dude's wife or something, right?
Yeah. But that's pretty cool.
She put her own air hose back in place.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Good thing it wasn't the other end.
If by air hose do you mean?
I do. Correct. Yes, you
correct.
You actually mean air hose.
Yeah. Just take a moment to realize extremely dangerous scene for T'Pol because there's lots of barrels around.
Oh, look, another hose. She should take that one as a backup.
She's got to cook it up. Look, you've got to cook it up.
Here comes her drugs. She's got her drugs.
I got the drugs.
That's strangely complicated.
Okay. I'm taking all of the drugs.
That's a thing from a cafe, isn't it?
I like
that little thing she puts. That was a cafe-like thing.
Ooh, rocks, yes.
Drug rocks.
Drug rocks.
Did I get just one rock? Just one rock.
Well, you put him in a thermos, do you?
She's doing drugs.
Yeah, no, you put him in it. It looks like a coffee machine.
So that looks like hard drugs.
Right on.
Yeah, espresso.
Open it up in the pouch.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is complicated. This is complex. Oh, she got it. Okay, fixed time. Oh, right.
So does drugs count as food?
Oh, I don't think so.
Food for the soul.
You have to ingest it.
I think that you should randomly assign us viewers which medal we're going to be responsible for.
Yeah, we can do
and hold us accountable throughout. And if anyone misses something,
oh Jesus,
then it's a drinking game.
Yeah, I
might as well start off drunk.
Yeah. Andrew's like, I'm watching a different episode.
Yeah.
You're even assuming that I am watching it. I could be just playing Wordle or doing something else.
I've been watching Dallas for an hour.
If you're playing Wordle, you'd tweet us the score though.
Well, I might have done badly, so I might not.
Yeah, true. You don't share the X.
No, you don't share when you get to 6 or you cock it up completely. You don't share that shit.
That's right.
Flox has got Porthos.
Oh, so that will be a.
That's a cat award, a grudge medal.
That's a grudge.
That's
a grudge.
Yeah, there he is. He's got the goddamn dog.
Yeah,
I'm about to see him, I'm sure.
See, I wouldn't really. If I was Archer, I'd be nervous with Flox carrying my dog around.
Yeah.
Oh, he might end up cut up into little pieces for like some sort of hay fever tablet.
Yeah.
We take like dog head lice. And, give it to people when they're phasing out and in and out of the universe or something.
Medicinal beagle is actually not well known, but it's very good. His office is all busted up.
Yeah. Flox
looks like my teenager's bedroom.
True.
I like Flox because he delivers in the pilot episode what I think is the thematic premise of this entire series, which is optimism, right? Humanity is stepping forward into space for the first time, like really stepping forward into the intergalactic community. Be optimistic, blah, blah, blah. Whenever Flox is exhausted or tired or sad, it's like, oh, shit. And this is one of those episodes where he seems sort of worn out. His character is such a canary in the coal mine.
Sure.
He's generally so happy. Looks on the bright side of everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, would that make him the Neelix of this series?
Oh wow.
Cooler, smarter, cooler.
I noticed that John is hosting Trek Talks in a couple of weeks.
Oh, cool.
All right.
The fundraiser he does every January to raise money for the Hollywood Food Coalition. And I noticed that the actor who played Tuvix is listed as one of the guests.
Oh.
But he dared.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Imagine being that actor and being on Twitter. Like he's worked for 1 week in Star Trek and everyone's got an opinion about him.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's very frustrated that all of the rest of his work is not
Yeah, he's
quite as
like,
noticed as
I've
this
done
one.
other things.
Right.
I saw here's another Trek connection. I saw Billingsley on an episode of True Blood, and it's a big orgy episode featuring Michelle Forbes' character. Yeah,
That's phenomenal.
So I forget Michelle Forbes wasn't a vampire; she was a witch or something.
She was the Maynard.
Maynard, that's right. And then Billingsley's the doctor in the town, and then somehow he ends up at an orgy that they're all just rooting each other. It's great.
Yeah.
And you can invite to those. Oh, Mark would know.
What?
How do you get an invite to an orgy?
Me?
Yeah, you've got connections.
Duh. The fuck do I look like? Somebody who's not a producer.
I'm just saying, next time if you can't go, I'm happy to, fill in.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Literally fill in.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea, Hogan.
Oh, I'm all for terrible ideas. It describes, my first marriage.
Who's the holograms, Indy?
Hologram?
It's not. It's the temporal core Cold War lady.
Is she being projected from else
she's being projected from the future.
Oh, I've never seen
and they're
this
challenging
aspect.
her. I feel like what happened was Archer said you should ask her some hard questions. I bet she can't answer these. It turns out that she's playing a bunch of sides against each other, and they so they're feeling out the fact that they're just sort of pawns in a bigger game, and they may not like that. I think that's what's happening here. She's a tool. I was never a fan. The concept of Enterprise really, I think, was awesome. The temporal Cold War, I think, bogged it down into something that was a little blah.
Oh yeah, they should have asked her like time travel questions, like who won the Melbourne Cup in 2249.
Is this the same actress who played the woman who ran the Changelings?
Salome Jens. I
can't hear her voice right now.
No, I don't think that's her.
She wasn't Sphere Builder woman.
Unless every member of the council is present, I won't help fuel your internal bickering.
No, maybe not.
She does have an Odo look about her.
Okay. We're back on the ship.
She has a very Borg-inspired outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really like the Enterprise. I like the NXO one. It's a pretty ship.
Yeah, me too.
Is the woman that was with the Zindi then, is she in the same race as the black distorted guy that tells things, but yeah, they're like that? Are they the same? Do they work together?
I think so. I assume so.
I'd always heard that he was supposedly a Romulan. I heard a rumor recently though that people think that it was a future Archer.
Ah, right.
Wait, what? Say this again. You caught my attention just now.
I've heard two rumors about future guy, shadowy future guy from Enterprise, and one is that it's a Romulan, and the other is that it's Archer from the future.
Oh, I like this Archer from the Future idea.
Particularly when he
Yeah.
fights her. Hmm.
Okay, so
Captain.
mm,
The thing is, Archer didn't really need a crew because he just did it all.
mm. Oh, him and a dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, true.
Yeah, the dog is vital. Absolutely.
You don't really know how much. You don't know how much Porthos contributed to the running of the ship.
Well,
I mean,
he's in
serving as the captain's emotional support animal is a
Oh.
very important job.
Yeah. See,
Was
who
he the
needs a
only one on the
counselor?
ship with an emotional support animal? Did anybody else? Is anyone else allowed to bring their like emotional
Hey.
support flamingo with them or something?
I have a question.
Neelix was
If
allowed.
the ship they're about to steal the warp coil from, like, undocked and flew their own separate way a while ago, and they have a warp engine, and Enterprise doesn't currently functioning, but how the fuck do they just like get all angry, go after them, like chase them down and steal their ship?
Yeah.
Do they trick them into like holding on a second? Like, hold on, come back. We got to talk again. We have another idea.
Yeah. I got something for you.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
bridge. You want a bridge?
You want a sandwich? I got a sandwich. Ham, cheese, and lettuce.
Yeah. No. I want one of those Genoa salami jobs.
Oh, look, that's for fancy Hollywood wankers, not for us.
Yeah.
In Australia.
You know what I
Da-da.
realized? Izaak sent me some photos of him at some food thing today or yesterday or whatever. And there's pictures on these banners everywhere of what Tasmania looks like when it's disconnected from the continent of Australia.
Yeah.
And Tasmania, all on its lonesome, just looks like some guy's beard.
Yes.
It does.
There is another. That's not the only thing we think it looks like.
Yes.
Okay, so Archer convinces T'Pol that the best thing to do is to steal this poor alien ship's warp coil.
Yeah,
coil.
That's very strange.
She's right.
Logic.
Her belt is so low. Oh,
yes, I was just thinking that. 100%.
Their belt is very low. I must be a few seconds behind.
I'm where you are, Jay. Yeah.
What? You're still on the belt?
We're about 20 seconds behind you guys.
I'm not noticing the belt. You know what they need? I need a Thunderbird 1. There you go.
There you go. Thunderbird 1.
Yeah, he talks too. Oh, hang on. Battery's flat.
So why was this chosen as number 49 of the 50 Shades?
The shower scene?
The shower scene? Is that...
Pretty obvious to me.
And now she's going on about her drug experimentation.
Oh.
Yeah. She said that she's been self-medicating for the last 3 months.
Do you think like this is the bit where Phlox should just jump out and say, have you considered crystal meth as an alternative?
Or have you considered coming to me, your doctor, who might have been able to help 3 months ago?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, it's logical to keep things secret.
Oh. And to shoot up rocks.
Yeah.
It's like train spotting in space.
I'm having little
erotic dreams.
Understanding the idea that the Vulcans' lack of access to their emotions is a physical construct as opposed to a mental construct. That's what she's describing here, as if like an experience that happened made her be able to access emotions that she's never accessed before because of some physiological difference in Vulcans and humans. But my understanding was always that they have the emotions, and in fact they're stronger, which is why they have to control them and like bottle them. So I'm having some difficulty understanding what she's on about.
Well, maybe what she's suggesting is, as a Vulcan, they're sort of trained as children to package their emotions and set them aside, and maybe it's just a poor vernacular in her way of trying to describe what's going on, as opposed to some other thing that's happening that doesn't make sense canon-wise.
Is the trillium acting as like sort of like a mescaline kind of thing? Like, is it like doing a free your mind sort of thing? Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe it just it helps you. Oh, I don't know. I got the impression that the trillium was doing something else, and a side effect of it was that it caused her to experience emotions.
Interesting.
It caused her.
Sorry, my understanding is a bit different, because in this era of Star Trek, mind melding is frowned upon by the Vulcans.
Yes.
So
something only weirdos do.
Yeah, and she got sick from it in the kind of the same way, as like an STD, but through a mind meld, right?
Yeah, in the first season with the emotional Vulcan ship they ran into.
Yeah. So my kind of explanation is that Vulcans don't understand mind melding and things yet. So even though she's saying not like it's got a physical side of it that might be the cause, she might not actually know what the cause of it is. But it's more explainable later on when Vulcans have a better understanding and are more open to mind melding, that it's normalized and controlled.
And they get less STDs.
Yeah.
Because they put like a brain condom on.
Yep, brain dom. Yep.
A brain dom.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, look, they're stealing the shit.
If your ship doesn't go at warp, it's okay to steal a warp-powered engine without breaking the Prime Directive, because
can't they download one?
But you wouldn't steal a warp one ship.
You wouldn't steal a warp coil, would you? Fuck yeah.
Is there
a lot of shouting at each other.
A lot of fighting here. There's a phaser fight. I think whoever's in charge of fighting, this should just be 1 in 100.
Yeah, not me.
Nope, space grenade.
I think it probably falls to me. It's going to be hard to keep track here, but we've essentially got we've got Trip, we've got Archer, and who are we fighting against?
The dudes on the alien spaceship.
Is it
good guys? They're good guys. They're friends of the Enterprise. It's just they, have a warp core.
Yeah.
And are they the Makos as well with them?
Yeah, there's a couple of Makos with them.
Yeah.
None of the like named Makos, just the standard faceless ones, red shirt Makos.
I would like to see this episode from the perspective of the other species, especially how the Enterprise comes in and just like randomly steals these people's ship. Like what?
They make friends with this poor ship that's had some issue and has some big stupid problem. They're trying to save their own planet and blah blah blah. Like, well, we want to help you, but we can't. And then you go about your way and you're like, probably Data has they have whatever the equivalent of Data doing a violin thing in 10 forward or whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
And out of nowhere, the Enterprise shows up firing at them.
Correct.
All these, that would be great. That would be
bloody
fun.
humans. Bloody humans.
I love other perspective versions of great episodes.
Yes, that'd be brilliant. Yeah.
That should be the series of graphic novels that we produce, is other perspectives of interesting perspectives on famous episodes.
I mean, Pulaski's not in Q Who, despite it being in season 2. It'd be great to
clearly see every Pulaski episode would have to have its own.
Oh, I'm there. Absolutely. You got to produce that. Come on, Cardia, you do it.
We could redo season 2 of TNG.
The Pulaski years.
Mm.
The Pulaski
Star
War.
Trek. My friend Kate.
Mama Pulaski.
And there'd be a lot more Riker's dad in it.
Kyle.
Oh, good old Kyle. He did all right there. Go Kyle.
We've got an injury. Parsons being hit.
Yeah, one of the Makos is down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a 2 Vix medal at this point, but we'll see what happens to Parsons. So the Enterprise is firing upon the ship as well, which is another fight.
We'll swap you. We'll swap you a
Ship
warp
fight.
core.
The stealing the warp core fight.
This appears to be not okay. This is not okay.
This is not okay. This is very bad.
Do you want to know, though, in all seriousness, if you're going to pinch a bloke's warp core, you should at least leave a case of beer or something.
They did. They said they're going to leave some food and water and medical supplies.
Yeah, what about a Samuel Adams or something?
Yeah.
Well, no one's taking my Sam Adams.
I'm sure Archer's got some tucked away.
Why are you doing this? You're stranding us 3 years from home, from Cardassia. Oh, cold-hearted. That's some cold-hearted human shit right there.
Oh, that is.
Why are you doing this?
Because reasons?
You know what I noticed in this show that exists in none of the other shows is they do shadows when they pass other ships.
That's interesting. Sure enough.
Well, I remember it was a very big deal when the VFX in the opening credits of Voyager, the Voyager ship gets reflected on the planet's rings that it flies past.
Yeah,
that was being a big deal at the time.
That was a big deal then. Yeah. Because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Voyager was probably the first series where the ships were almost exclusively CG as opposed to actual models.
Yes.
Oh, the other thing I like about Enterprise is, hello, pockets.
Pockets are nice and zippers are cool as shit.
Yeah. Pockets will never not be useful.
What are you up to in there?
Are there replicators? Do they have replicators?
They do.
Well.
So, because you can't replicate a warp coil.
Well, that's another question you could ask.
I think
I won't.
I think they addressed that at the top of the episode. They don't have the materials necessary to horseshit bullshit.
Okay, sounds good.
Star Trek reason number 16.
Daniels could have turned up with a warp coil from the era for him.
Yeah, if he wasn't an asshat.
Exactly.
Captain on the bridge. Try to go to maximum warp.
Is the Expanse sort of a do-over of the Year of Hell?
And then just like that, it's over. Fuck. Say again? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're good. I was saying, is the Expanse a whole storyline where they're limping through space, sort of a do-over of the Year of Hell?
Oh, it seems. Oh, kind of right. It seems like the Year of Hell that they wanted to do, were an entire season with that shit. And it could, that would have been fun for Voyager to do an entire. That would be a fun game to play. Which 24 Voyager episodes would we sacrifice to get an entire season of A Year in Hell?
I would give back 2 Vix immediately.
Yeah, that's one that I wish we could have not ever seen.
Yeah, Cold Fire can go.
That one where they race. There's two. The two where they race.
Yeah, the racing uniforms.
The racing ones are stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, the
We're
uniforms are
keeping
cool.
fresh, though. We're keeping fresh,
Okay.
though.
Jam Eater. Hey, that's a great T-shirt.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was my Christmas present.
Nice. Someone loves you. Was that? Did I send you that? Was that
I
from
bought
you?
it. Now, at the top of the show, I said that it was me and Jack doing the votes, and then I did ask him which one he wanted to do, and completely forgot what the answer was immediately. Jack, can you remember what you said?
Yeah, I think I was doing Picard.
All right. Well, now that the episode has got to the credits, it's time for your 3, 2, and 1. So we'll build up, go from the third best character all the way to the best, and hit us up with your votes for Enterprise's damage.
Did we lose Jack?
Oh, were
Yeah,
you
man.
waiting for me? I'm sorry. I think I zoned out for a second. Am I doing the Picard Medal people now? Is
Yeah.
that what okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I
That
lost
was your
myself for a
Yeah.
moment. I was stuck in the whole idea of this episode and how it's all about like this raiding party. It reminds me of the episode when Cisco did his whole thing. That it's very similar. Like, I'm gonna bomb these people if you don't do XYZ. It's sort of that like morally compromised thing. I think that T'Pol should get a little bit of Picard because she gave the pushback and she was like, with the righteous anger about him not letting you do this.
Yep.
I think that
reminded the humans about what humans are supposed to be now.
Right. I think that the captain of the other ship also, just for holding himself together and not, capturing Archer when he was there before he beamed away.
Yeah.
Like, well, if I take you, then they'll come back and get you, right? So I can get my warp coil back. Like, so this is ones, twos, and threes, yeah. Or
so you think captain of the alien ship for playing it cool, even though he was in a compromised situation?
Absolutely.
That's a good vote. I like playing this game with Jack.
He's an ideas man.
That's Damar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Goldemar.
And one more.
Oh, one more. Okay, so the other one, I'm not sure. Oh, how about there was a Zindi, one of the Zindi people in the council? Is that what they call it? Is it a Zindi council?
Yeah.
The one that was like, well, hey, why don't we believe Archer because he brought us proof?
Yeah, that's Degra.
Like one of the most reasonable people in the episode.
The one who's actually building the Doomsday device.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think Degra kills Florida, doesn't he? Later on.
He already killed Florida. He's trying to kill Earth.
Yeah. The destruction of Florida was what prompted us to the existence of the Zindi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, nobody missed Florida, did they?
Well, people talk about Florida, but the beam went from Florida all the way down to Argentina, I think, but no one really.
No, it went down to Venezuela.
Oh, yeah.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, but we don't talk about South America. It's Florida.
It's Florida that I have a difficult time with.
So, Jack, with those votes, was Degra getting the 3 or did Degra get the 1? Which order did you go in?
I think I went in largest to smallest.
So most points to Paul, second most points to Captain, what's his face, Alien, and 1 point to Degra.
That is it. You've got it.
That's not bad. That's real nice. I don't think I can argue with that. That's fantastic.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well, Matt, considering you're paying attention, I might need you to introduce me to do the Keiko O'Brien if you don't mind.
So now we have Izaak Brown, Jam Eater extraordinaire, co-founder and co-host of Unplanned Trek, with the Keiko O'Brien Medal. 3, 2, 1 points for most unnecessary or ridiculous or wasted character or time wasted on screen or whatever. What do you got for us?
Well, the first point is going to Trip this week.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but in my mind, all he did was have a shower.
Yeah.
We could really use.
Oh,
He didn't actually really do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that's true. He was victimized in the shower. He was even
That was
he couldn't even
fantasy Trip.
Yeah.
He didn't look victimized.
He was like wussy fantasy Trip who couldn't even stand up for himself.
She was tripping on Trip.
Yeah, maybe I should have given him more.
He's a third his size, and she was manhandling him in that shower.
She sure was. Yeah. And 2 votes go to T'Pol for waking up from the dream. I wanted more.
Good.
Disappointing.
Yeah, but 3 votes has to be the captain this week. I don't think the ends justifies the means. He's left another crew stranded for 3 years before they can get home for taking their warp call. I don't think that. I mean, this season's build up that what he has to do is bigger than the universe. But I don't necessarily feel like we felt that buy-in ourselves that it was as important as it was set up. And I don't think being an absolute asshole to Damar and his crew, that could have helped. Just send them on their way. Why does Archie have to do it?
Does the Enterprise not have shuttles that go at warp at all? Or
That is an excellent question.
Thank you.
I don't know that the shuttle pods do travel at warp speed. I think they travel at sublight speed. I think that's fair.
Oh, I think you're right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that takes us through episode 49 on our list, Damage, from our 50 Shades of Trek project. I can reveal that next week we're either going to be doing a Voyager or Deep Space Nine episode. I haven't quite decided. Yeah.
Should we do you want to tally up the Worfs and the Worfs and the Grudges?
I am, but I'm going to have to do that after we've recorded because it's too hard to do live. Yeah, so
that's all right.
I think I might be relying on
one Grudge, right?
Yeah, there was only one. Yeah.
Definitely saw. We'll call them out live when they happen in the show for those things. But I'll tally them up afterwards. I'll need to find out names of people as well for like who was fighting who for the Worf Medal particularly. But I think Memory Alpha will be able to help me a lot with that.
I think it's pretty obvious who's getting Morns this week.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Make sure, Izaak, make sure that the Morn award that the Morn points go to Pole and Fantasy Trip, not actual Trip.
Specifically Fantasy
Not actual Trip. That's a good distinction.
It's actually Trip. It's tripping. You see, when you're tripping, you see Trip.
Trip. Got it.
I think that this goes through. Like, if he died in that dream sequence, we would have given him a Tuvix medal point.
No, we would have given it to Fantasy Trip.
Every trip's a fantasy trip, mate.
It is for me.
Yeah, me too.
There must be 3 Tuvix points in this episode now that we mention it, right? There's the dead crewman on the floor in the sick bay. There's the guy who dies on the raid when they're stealing the thing.
Okay.
It's got to be one more dead person.
Parsons survived, I think.
Good on him.
He was unlucky not to.
Is there a medal for drug abuse?
For what?
Is there a drug abuse medal?
Not yet. The Andrew Hogan medal.
I think drug abuse is its own reward.
Look, you're allowed to